Good morning, Sapulpa. It's Micah from Sapulpa Time.
It's Lucy with the city of Sapulpa.
I don't know what happened there. I had a little mini stroke in the middle of my introduction there. Uh, Too many P's, I guess. I don't know. Happy Groundhog Day, everybody. Um,
Did you get up early and watch?
no, no,
Me neither.
no. I don't think it makes any bit of difference here in Sapulpa.
No, I don't think so.
Me neither. Um,
It's like
me-
cloudy there today, but it's sunny here.
yeah.
So it's already
Actually,
different.
so true story. I've got the graphic here of the groundhog being pulled out of the burrow like they do every year
Mhm.
over in Punxutawney, or however you say the name of that town. It was 1 degree above zero in Punxutawney, Pennsylvania, and that is cold.
Yeah.
And people will go out to this event in that kind of weather just to see if the groundhog is going to see his shadow. And what I thought was funny is, that a lot of times, they'll hang around and get pictures with the groundhog and stuff. They didn't do that this time because they were afraid that it'd be harmful to him if he was out in that cold for too long. So they're like, nope, nope, back to bed with you. Let's get you out of here. He's like,
Oh my gosh.
so, but he did see a shadow. And so technically that means 6 more weeks of winter. Um, Not here. I mean, well, maybe. We're about to hit like a false spring thing, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Mhm.
But so I've been looking at this. So I know it's a superstition type thing, just a funny tradition and everything. But that groundhog sees his shadow way more often than not, even in that kind of weather. Did you know that?
Well, what are we gonna do? Change the first day of spring?
No. But I guess that would technically mean like it might be spring, but it'd be official. Like, in Oklahoma, we have winter while we're in the 70s.
That's true.
That's what happened,
Yeah.
right?
I think it's just, I was talking about this morning. It seems to be more of like a fun event
Yeah.
than actually
Yeah,
predicting.
I wouldn't want to stop doing it
No.
because it's a fun tradition,
Yeah.
But I was reading the story on Yahoo News or whatever where I got this photo, and they were saying that since 2000, that groundhog has seen his shadow 20 times. So 20 out of the 26 times that they've done this thing,
Hmm.
he's seen his shadow and brought about 6 more weeks of winter. And whether or not it actually worked, I don't know. But it's not what's happening here. I do have the weather here. Let's take a look at what's happening over the next 10 days. So today is going to be like the great heat wave that hits us. Holy cow.
I know.
65 is what I have for the high.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be hot in that by the
No.
time the day's
I have more air holes.
air holes.
We talked
And
about
that
those before. But yeah, I made sure I wore my sweater with air holes.
okay.
Yeah.
So did you were thinking about that? It's like
Mhm.
I better get a good sweater with a lot of air holes
Yeah,
because
because it looks like winter, and this morning feels like winter,
yeah,
but this afternoon
it's not going to feel
it'll
like
be spring.
yeah, no kidding. Man, a 40-degree swing in the span of just a few hours. That's
Yeah.
crazy to me. Um, but it's awesome. But tomorrow it'll be chillier. It'll go down 55 tomorrow, 49 for Wednesday, and then right back up to 65 on Thursday, and then into the 70s for the weekend. So definitely a fall spring. I don't think people need to be expecting that to stick around
No,
personally.
probably not.
So, well, are you? I know you're more of a warm weather kind of gal,
Hmm.
which I am also. Saying the gal part,
I
but
was like, oh, where was your gal?
yeah, I like to get my bikini out, in March. Um, but also, I mean, it's nice when Oklahoma has wintry weather so that we can kind of appreciate it because it doesn't come around that often.
No,
So,
I liked it. We had enough. We had 1 week of snow. Now it can go.
yeah. Um, my wife pointed out to me this morning as she was getting ready for work. I think so. I mean, we're into February now, and I think this is only the second full week of school with all the snow days and holidays and stuff they've had. She said I might be wrong about that, but
Maybe.
because they've had President's Day and
Oh, yeah.
they didn't even come back until after the
Yeah.
start of the year. So something funny to think about. But anyway, so get ready for a nice, good heat wave to hit us. I am still holding out. I've heard some reports about another snowstorm maybe hitting us in mid-February. We'll see what happens there. As everybody knows, it can change. So since we're talking about Groundhog Day, I was talking about the movie which we just watched for the first time actually at my house yesterday, and Lucy's never seen the movie. And I don't know. After I explain the plot to you, are you more interested in it?
Maybe. I mean, I like 51st Dates, and it's kind of similar.
Oh yeah, that is similar.
Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. But it's funny because while I'm watching it, I'm thinking, man, seen movies like this before where you just were stuck
Yeah.
in a loop. 51st Dates is a good one. Yeah, that's different though because like the Groundhog Day, the loop eventually breaks, and you move on from February 2nd
Okay.
at the end of the movie. But in 51st Dates, that never happens.
No.
She is waking
There's
up in
another
the middle.
movie where that happens, but I don't remember.
Um, I don't know. There's a bunch of them where they like repeat
Mm.
source code is like that, where you just repeat it
Oh,
until you
I've never seen
solve
that
the
one.
problem. That's a fantastic movie. But um, I can't think of another one. I know there's more out there,
Yeah.
but anyway, I'm real curious how many of you guys have seen Groundhog Day. So I'll admit I'm not the biggest Bill Murray fan. And so what I was telling Lucy about it, if you've not seen the movie, I'm going to ruin it for you just a little bit. It's about a guy who gets stuck repeating Groundhog Day. He's a weatherman, goes up to Pennsylvania to do the show, the
Mhm.
news of them bringing out the groundhog. He's real cynical, sarcastic about the whole thing, doesn't like his job, hoping that he gets a new one, doesn't want to be there and then gets stuck being there for a long time. Throughout the course of the movie, I am going to ruin it for you just a little bit. He learns how to play the piano professionally, learns how to recite French poetry, learns how to takes up ice sculpting
Oh, wow.
because he's repeating this day, and it's like, what are you going to do if you can do whatever you want and it just resets. He tried to kill himself a few times because he got so miserable and was like, what is it all for? Never worked. He always like just woke up at 6 a.m. the next day, um, and tried different times. It was interesting because I don't know what building's coming down around us or something. I don't know what that was.
If I fall on the floor, you better turn this video off.
I will. I mean, right after we watch it happen though, because I'm not gonna miss a chance to record that. But anyway, so I admit that I probably would have done a lot of the same things that he did because I think it would be cool to have that kind of a superpower
Mhm.
where you have an unlimited amount of time and you can go and like learn everything about everybody and then just wow everybody with your knowledge, right?
Yeah.
And he starts to do that, and then of course he does some other like selfish stuff about trying to make women fall in love with him by knowing finding out everything that they like. And then the movie really starts to turn whenever he doesn't try to manipulate the world around him. He starts trying to make himself a better person so that the girl that he likes will naturally fall in love with him. And that whole journey and everything. I mean, it's amazing. But here's what's really neat. Throughout the movie, they never tell you how much time he was in this loop,
Hmm.
right? And so it's been kind of an internet thing for Adam. Thank you. Edge of Tomorrow is a good loop kind of movie like that. You never seen Edge of Tomorrow? Oh, that's a good one. That's Tom Cruise and not Olivia Munn. What is her name? The guy that's the lady that's married to Jim Halpert. Okay.
No idea.
Fantastic movie, underrated. People need to watch it. Got bad marketing, that's why not a lot of people saw it. It's a fantastic movie. Okay, uh, back to Groundhog Day. So the internet started trying to figure out how long was he actually stuck in this loop because he learned all those things. And conservative estimates, very conservative estimates, say he must have been stuck there for about 10 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, I'm like, I can kind of understand why you would want to kill yourself. If you're living the same day, and he's not married, doesn't have children, basically nothing to live for, and but you're reliving the same day for 10 years. And that's how long it took him to get good at all those things, is what they say. But when they start looking at, how long would it have taken to actually become that good of a piano player like he
Mhm.
did, or ice sculpting and stuff? I mean, some estimates peg it at more like 30 years, 30 to 40 years of living the same day. But that would have been awful, I would have thought.
Yeah.
Even 10 years, that's crazy to
If
me.
I had to live the same day for a week, that'd be rough.
I'm sure it would be.
Unless it was like a Friday.
That's funny. It does. I bet it does change whenever. Thank you, Adam. Emily Blunt is her name. That's her name.
I still don't know.
Uh, Man, yeah. Edge of Tomorrow. That is fantastic Luke movie. That Live Die Repeat is like the marketing message for that movie.
Oh, okay.
And it's like Groundhog Day with aliens and guns. Such a good movie. Anyway, um Lucy
Does
she's looking
not
at
sound like a
she's
movie
like
I'm
that
gonna
doesn't
watch.
sound interesting to me at all. I don't think so. Um, but hey, 51st Dates, Edge of Tomorrow. You got either extreme there in the Groundhog Day loop
There
thing.
you go.
But anyway, so fascinating movie. I really enjoyed it. You guys should watch it as well if you haven't seen it, especially today. Now, I will say, unless you already own it, it's kind of hard to find if you don't want to pay for it. Like if you've already got streaming services and stuff. I had to get a new streaming service. Thankfully, it was only like $2.99 a month. So about the price of a rental.
Hmm.
I'll see what else is on there before I cancel it.
Yeah, I love doing that.
You just do it just to get that one thing that you want to watch, and then you binge watch it,
Hmm.
and then cancel the next day.
Yep.
It's good. Then you feel like you cheated the system.
Hmm.
I get to watch all of that for $5.
Yeah.
Good times. Okay, so thank you for walking with me down that Groundhog Day journey. That was a lot
You're
of fun.
welcome.
Um, the big story that came out over the weekend. I don't know if you saw it. You probably saw it.
Hmm.
The kids that got rewarded with the basketball goals from
Hmm.
Make Sense Foundation. This is a great story. I love writing this kind of story. I was real grateful that Jordan called me and told me it was happening. Um, so, what did you think whenever you saw it?
I just thought that was really cool. At first, I had to take a double take because I thought they were TVs,
They do look like TVs.
and so I was like,
And 44 inches, yeah,
"Yeah." I'm like, "They
says
got
that.
TVs and basketballs. Like, that doesn't really go together."
We're really trying to encourage our kids to spend time outside. So here's a giant 44-inch
Yeah.
screen TV.
And I looked at it and read, and I thought that was really awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. But you should have been there when I went to go meet these guys and to get this picture. And we didn't stick around long. It was cold.
Right.
But I was shocked. It was 29 degrees out there, and like the street was filled with children. And so it makes it that much more grateful that these kids did what they did to clear
Mhm.
the street and everything, because all those kids wanted to get out and play.
Yeah.
And I loved it. I love seeing things like that, where a whole neighborhood of kids is out, playing
Hmm.
outside, even though they all had to go in pretty soon because it was getting cold and dark.
Yeah.
But it was great. So anyway, um, kudos all around, because kids, you're awesome for doing that. And then Make Sense Foundation was awesome for recognizing that and rewarding them. So
Yeah.
it was good.
That's awesome.
Yep. Very good. If your streets are unplowed, it's probably not going to be a problem after today. I'll just say that.
Right.
So today, I think all the snow is going to go away. I think.
Mm, I think there's like piles in places
Oh yeah, yeah.
where they're not
Not the
getting
piles,
sun.
but the thing
Have
that
you driven down Hickory recently?
nah,
So, if you're driving north on Hickory, on the right-hand side, there's that big hill where all the kids go sledding and stuff,
yeah,
right off Hickory.
yep,
There is a snowman that got built.
okay.
So there is no snow anywhere in that area anymore. It's all melted away. And there's the snowman
You
still
have
there.
like this Olaf guy out there just by himself.
Hmm.
But man, I got lost.
Yeah, he's still there, but there's nothing else there with him. Yep.
Is he decorated?
No.
No. Just is it like your traditional three
Mhm.
bald snowman or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna have to go check this out now.
Yeah.
We'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah.
You think it'll be gone today?
I don't know, because he's pretty big.
Is he?
Hmm.
Like it took more than one person to build him, you think?
Yeah. So from the road, I haven't went down there by it, but like from the road, he's probably as tall as I am.
Is he?
Hmm.
Okay. That's cool. All right. Well, Might go check that out. That might be a neat story or something, or at least a cool picture.
Hmm.
But the only other thing I wanted to give everybody a heads up, I got a fun story that's coming out. So one of our guys from Sapulpa, his name's Sam Stackhouse. I don't know if you've met him or not. He's a wrestler.
Okay.
And he's a big old dude. That's part of his persona. He is a big boy, and he is a. I mean, he's professional, and he got invited to participate in the World Championship Bagel Eating competition in Las Vegas over the weekend. And anyway, so I'm going to ask him some questions about that. I got to watch it live. I will tell you that the announcer on this bagel eating competition, he is one of the greatest announcers I've ever heard in my life. You wouldn't think that bagel eating could be anything that you could like drive up or
Yeah.
anything, and amp people up for, like, yeah, bagels. He was good at it. I wanted to buy bagels after this guy was done, and he made everybody just feel like real proud of themselves and like this guy's a monster. And it was really really good. So hopefully they'll have the replay available if you guys want to go see it. But be looking for that story because that's going to be coming out later this week. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right. That's all I got for the show today.
Well, I have a fun fact for you
Okay,
today.
let's hear it.
Okay, so do you know that this February is a perfect month? It started on Sunday,
Okay.
it ends on Saturday. There's 4 Sundays, 4 Mondays, 4 Tuesdays, 4 Wednesdays, 4 Thursdays, 4 Fridays, and 4 Saturdays.
Whoa. I did not know that, and that seems like that would be impossible. I wonder, have you ever done the math on like how often that is to happen?
No, I found out on my way here.
Okay, we'll have to do that.
Hmm.
Find out, like, I mean, that's probably like once in a millennia kind of thing, or
I don't
once in
know.
100 years or something. Because I mean, February is the only day you can even do that with, the only month you can even do that
Mhm.
with, I think.
Well, yeah, I mean, because it's only 28 days,
Yeah,
and that's a factor of four.
there it is.
And we have February 13th, it's a Friday, and we have March 13th, which is a Friday.
Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh.
Hmm.
Are you superstitious about Friday the 13th?
No,
No, me
it's my
neither.
birthday. It happens often.
Yeah, it does happen pretty regularly.
Hmm.
It's actually a lucky day for me as today I met my wife. It was
Oh,
a Friday the 13th, yeah.
that's awesome.
So we count it as a point of good fortune in our
Hmm.
house. Um, cool factoid though. We'll have to go find out the math on that and see if that's statistically likely to ever happen again during
Yeah.
our lifetime. Okay, quick riddle for you then.
Okay.
You know that some days have 30, some months have 30 days
Hmm.
rather, and some have 31.
Hmm.
How many of them have 28?
12.
Good. Yeah,
I
that's right.
almost
Yeah.
said one.
Did you?
I did. I almost said one. Then I was like, mm-mm.
Good job. All right. Hope we get to end the show with a laugh, guys. Thanks for tuning into the Time Loop Live. We'll see you again on Wednesday where we talk about all things happening in the town that we love. Have a great Groundhog Day, everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye.